Today we're delving into a mysterious and unsolved case that has baffled a small town for decades, the mystery of the last bus. Imagine an ordinary evening where passengers board the final bus of the night, only to vanish without a trace before reaching their destination. What happened to these people? And why is it that the driver remembers every detail, but no one else does? It began on a chilly autumn night in 1987, in the small town of Millhaven. The last bus of the night departed from the town square, headed for the nearby village of Oldbrook. It was a route the locals knew well. On that night, the bus was carrying 7 passengers, an elderly couple visiting family, a young woman returning from work, and a group of 4 college students who had spent the evening in town. The bus driver, Harold Porter, was a seasoned driver, well-liked and known for his reliability. The ride started as uneventful as any other. The passengers were quiet, some dozing off while others stared out into the foggy night. But somewhere along the empty stretch of road between Millhaven and Oldbrook, everything changed. The bus arrived in Oldbrook, but when the doors opened, something was wrong. All 7 passengers were gone. Harold Porter, confused and shaken, swore he had not stopped once during the ride, except at designated bus stops. No one had gotten off early, and the doors had remained locked while the bus was in motion. Yet the seats that were occupied just moments before were now empty. When Harold radioed for assistance, authorities arrived swiftly, searching every inch of the bus and the surrounding area, but there was no sign of the missing passengers. The police were baffled. Harold's account was clear and consistent, and the bus itself showed no signs of tampering. The passengers had simply vanished. The last place Harold clearly remembered seeing everyone was near a dense, fog-covered woodland known locally as Whispering Pines. This area, already infamous for strange occurrences, now became the focal point of a town-wide search. Weeks passed and the mystery deepened. Families of the missing passengers were left without answers, and as time went on, rumors began to swirl. Some claimed that the passengers had been abducted by something supernatural, while others believed there had been a terrible accident that the authorities were covering up. Still, no bodies were found, and no evidence suggested foul play. The most perplexing part of the story was Harold's unwavering account. He vividly remembered each passenger boarding, their faces, what they wore, even what some of them said during the ride. But despite his clear recollection, none of the passengers ever reached their destination. The case gripped the town for years, and though the police conducted multiple investigations, no new leads emerged. Eventually, it was classified as an unsolved disappearance. Harold Porter, haunted by the memory of that night, never drove a bus again. He maintained that he had done nothing wrong, and until his death in 2004, he insisted the passengers had vanished while the bus was still moving. To this day, the fate of the passengers remains unknown. Some locals believe they were taken by something lurking in the shadows of Whispering Pines, while others think the passengers entered a different reality, crossing into a place they were never meant to go. The only witness, Harold, took his secrets to the grave, leaving behind a mystery that continues to stir debate and fear in the town of Millhaven. So, what really happened on that foggy night in 1987? Did the passengers somehow vanish into thin air, or is there something much darker and more sinister at play? The truth remains hidden, and as the years pass, it seems we may never know what happened on the last bus of Millhaven. What do you think? Could it be a supernatural event, or is there a more logical explanation we've yet to uncover? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and remember to stay curious, because some mysteries may never be solved.